Howdy folks, it's Chloe, Barley, and Rhonda. Welcome back to Harmony Hills. We're your go-to guides to travel smart and travel wise through the Great Smoky Mountains. We're here to show you all the best spots and insider tips so you can make the most of your journey through these majestic hills. So buckle up, hold on to your hats, and let's make unforgettable memories together.
Today, we're taking a little trip to the Heart Song Resort, where we recently had the pleasure of dining at Ember and Elm, their brand new signature restaurant. Now, I reckon you're in for a treat, as we're all about to dive into an experience that's about culinary delights, meaningful moments, and a whole lot of Southern hospitality. So grab you a sweet tea, kick back, and join us as we explore this 195-seat gym that's serving up exceptional flavor straight from locally sourced ingredients. But it's just not about the food, folks. It's about heartfelt conversations and a welcoming atmosphere that'll warm your heart. Now, let's talk about the ambiance at Ember and Elm, because it's a big part of what makes this place so special. Ember and Elm is more than just a restaurant. It's an experience. The moment you step inside, you're greeted with a luxurious fine dining environment. The muted colors create a calming and elegant atmosphere, setting the perfect tone for a memorable meal. The contemporary and modern decor is a feast for the eyes. It's the kind of place where you want to take your time and relax like you're sitting on Mama's front porch drinking lemonade. Well, enough of that now. Let's dig into those delightful food flavors that we're going to indulge in. Butter my biscuits indeed, folks. Now let me tell you about this delightful surprise that kicked off our culinary journey at Ember and Elm. They served up these ultra scrumptious cheddar biscuits. Soft, warm, and melt in your mouth good. Our next course, folks, was a true Southern classic. No other than the fried green tomatoes. Now, any self-respecting Southern household knows that these are a staple, and let me tell you, Ember and Elm did not disappoint. These golden beauties, folks, were coated in cornmeal, fried to a crispy perfection, and served up with a roasted red pepper coulis, goat cheese, and fresh basil. It's like a Southern flavor explosion on a plate. But hold on to your cowboy hats, cause the star of this show, that grit cake. It was so good, it can make a catfish holler for more. Creamy with just the right texture. It was like a Southern comfort hug for your taste buds. I reckon I could have devoured a whole plate of that garnish, and then some. Well, shucks, y'all. We're moving on to something that is as Southern as the front porch swing on a summer's evening. The brick oven Pomino Cheese Dip at Ember and Elm. Now, hold on to your bonnets, cause this dish is downright heavenly. They fired it up right in that beautiful brick oven, and what came out was pure magic. It was warm, homemade Pomino Cheese Dip that'll have you smiling like a possum in a persimmon tree. And that ain't all, folks. They served them with these little fresh baguette strips. Dipping those into that warm, gooey cheese was like taking a bite out of a pure Southern dream. Folks, trust me on this one. It's a must-try when you visit Ember and Elm. You won't regret it. This dish is like a hug from a long-lost friend, and it's calling your name.
Well, darling, our culinary adventure at Ember and Elm keeps rolling on, and our next stop is the Wedge Salad. This here salad was a beauty featuring baby iceberg lettuce, chopped egg, some crispy Benton's bacon, marinated tomatoes, red onions, and cornbread croutons. It was like a colorful garden on a plate. Now, I did make a little swap here with the blue cheese vinaigrette and opted for the balsamic. Sometimes you gotta dance to the beat of your own banjo. So even if you're like me and ain't too fond of blue cheese, you can still enjoy this fresh and flavorful salad. It's like a taste of summer right here. Well, y'all, it's time to take a little stroll over to something that's downright delicious. The Crab Bisque at Ember and Elm. And let me tell you, it is a must try, no doubt about it. This bisque is something special. It's got that sherry scent and it's packed to the brim with chunks of that delectable blue crab. And when I say loaded, I mean they didn't skimp one bit. It's like a treasure chest of crab goodness right in the bowl. And when I took that first spoonful, it was like a warm hug from the south, creamy, rich, and bursting with crab flavor. It's like a taste of the ocean and a cozy fireplace all in one. And we're kicking things off with a dish that's gonna make your taste buds do the hokey pokey, the shrimp and scallop grits. This plate is a true southern masterpiece. It's got shrimp, scallops, and a kick of andouille sausage for a little extra zing. Onions and peppers add a touch of sweetness and spice, while that Creole sauce brings it all together. Alright y'all, now we're digging into the airline pan-seared chicken breast. The French chicken breast is a work of art, perfectly pan-seared to golden perfection. But it's not just about looks, it's about flavor too. And what ties it all together is that luscious stone-ground mustard cream. It's like a southern symphony in your mouth and you'll just have you humming with delight. On the other side, there's the root vegetable puree that's creamy, earthy, and just downright comforting. And as if that weren't enough, they throw in some Brussels sprouts for a touch of green and a hint of a crunch. This dish is Southern comfort embrace on a plate. If you're craving a taste of a home-cooked meal, the airline pan-seared chicken breast is a must-try. Well, we've reached our grand finale of our savory journey, and what a way to wrap it up with the bone-in grilled ribeye. A bone-in ribeye steak grilled to perfection. It's got a smoky, charred goodness to it, and to take it up a notch, they've drizzled it with a garlic and shallot chimichurri butter. It's like a flavor explosion in every single bite, y'all. On the side, you've got crispy potato wedges, crunchy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and fire-roasted carrots that add a hint of sweetness. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to satisfy that sweet tooth with the grand finale of our meal at Ember and Elm, the Smores Cheesecake. This, my friends, is a slice of pure dessert heaven, a velvety chocolate cheesecake nestled in a graham cracker crust. It's a match made in southern dessert paradise.
You know, folks, a great meal is made even more memorable by the wonderful folks who serve it. And let me tell you, at Ember and Elm, we had the absolute gem of a server, Blakelyn. Blakelyn, our server, was an absolute delight. He took care of our every need and then some. He gave us an experience like no other, and for that, we're truly grateful. When you find yourself at Ember and Elm and you want an experience that'll knock your socks off, all you gotta do is ask for Blakelyn. He's the kind of server that turns a great meal into an unforgettable southern adventure. Now let's chat about the nitty-gritty, folks. Ember and Elm is a top-notch fine dining spot, and as you can imagine, quality comes at a price. So let's break down those costs for you. Fried green tomatoes, a southern classic, set us back $14. The brick oven Pomino Cheese Dip, a real treat, came in at $15. A glass of La Patience Merlot, a smooth companion to our meal, added another $13. The classic Wedge Salad, fresh and flavorful, cost us only $16. Then we savored that Crab Bisque for a whole $10, a taste of pure comfort. The airline pan-seared chicken breast was a hearty $32. The shrimp and scallop grits, a symphony of flavors, was $34. And then the bone-in grilled ribeye, a southern feast, came in at a whopping total of $44. And last but not least, the cocoa dusted s'mores cheesecake, a sweet finale at just $15. With tax and tip to our amazing server Blakelyn, our unforgettable meal at Ember and Elm added up to a grand total of $264.63. So remember, fine dining comes with a price, but the experience, the flavors, and the memories are absolutely worth it. If you're looking for a special night out, Ember and Elm is the place to be. As our time here at Ember and Elm comes to a close, we're thrilled to say it was everything we could have hoped for and more. The service, thanks to the fantastic Blakelyn, was top-notch, the food was beyond delicious, and the modern atmosphere provided the perfect backdrop for our unforgettable dining experience. So if you're looking near Ember and Elm, do yourself a favor and step on inside. It's a delightful blend of southern charm and modern sophistication. If y'all enjoyed this journey as much as we did, don't forget to give that like button a little love, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to Harmony Hills for more adventures. Remember, wherever your travels may lead you, keep it in the Harmony Hills spirit. Travel smart, travel wise. Can't wait to see y'all on the flip side for our next grand adventure.